Welcome guys, Lork96 here, and today I'm going to be doing another figure review. And if you watch my G-Fest haul, you should know who's coming up next. And that monster is the GMK Mothra. Alright, before I get onto this review, first off, as you can see, Mothra really cannot stand up and look like this, so you can actually see her full view. So I'm gonna have to pull out my good old 3DS charger stand, and I'll just place it right here and put Mothra like this, so you can actually see her. So yeah, and also I don't know what gender Mothra is, so I'm just gonna be referring to this Mothra as a female. Sorry if it's actually a male, I don't know on that. Anyway, onto this Mothra's history. She appeared in, as I said, Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Attack, in which she was one of the three gods, the water god. And her first appearance was when she came out of the lake and actually killed a bunch of people that were torturing a dog and stealing stuff. And, well, the way they actually get activated is when they're, like, this statue that is supposed to represent them kind of gets knocked over or something like that. And then eventually she goes into a cocoon and comes out as her adult form, which you see right here. And then she proceeded to go fight Godzilla along with King Ghidorah. But alas, as all the three monsters, she was destroyed, just like the other three. And then her spirit basically went into King Ghidorah, which helped King Ghidorah get powerful, but that really didn't help King Ghidorah in the end. But anyway, that's Mothra's history in that movie. Now, before I get into the figure, I guess I'll show off her card quickly. She has the, basic Bandai tag. Oh, sorry. Got all the numbers, all the phone numbers there, which I don't know what they're for. There's Mothra, and the tag with GMK Godzilla in the background. So yeah, standard card. Now onto the figure herself. Detail-wise, it's okay. It's not the best. They at least did the pattern design here pretty well. And the wings, like this part of the wings. Because if you actually look, there's a lot of like lines and ridges to make it look like it's a moth wing, how they do that. I don't know what to say, just like folding. And the face looks pretty good. Got a lot of the indent eye marks there. To get it that like certain texture that a insect eye would be. Got the legs there, little thorns. Got the stinger and the fur, which doesn't look that great. But whatever. So yeah, detail's okay on this figure. Onto articulation. Articulation's pretty limited, but when you look at Mothra, you really don't expect much movement anyway, so yeah, the arms move like this, but they will not move 360 due to these arms getting in the way in the wings, which only prevents them from moving like this. So you can either have her like this, where she's doing this flying, or just move them out like this, which makes it easier to stand, or, just stand like this. And, of course, the head moves 360, like so. Yeah, nothing else really moves anyway, because, well, you wouldn't really expect much movement. These don't move because it's a separate piece. Right here, as you can see the lines. And the wings are bendable, like this, so you can actually get some movement off, but, of course, you can't move, like, rotate them or anything like that. So yeah, 3 points, but it's alright, considering it's Mothra. Now, on to scaling. Seeing as I have the Godzilla she fought, here is GMK Godzilla. Now, as I've said in my GMK Godzilla review, I believe this is pretty accurate. If not, Godzilla needs to be a bit bigger, but honestly, they really never fought like this close on. A lot of the time, she'd just swoop by, or Godzilla tried to hit her with his beam or whatnot. So yeah, this works pretty well. And although she did not appear in the same scene with this monster, I'm just going to pull him out anyway because he was in the same movie, GMK Baragon. Again, this looks pretty accurate. Can't really say for sure because they didn't appear in the same scene. But if they would have, tag teamed against Godzilla, this probably would have looked like. So yeah, looks pretty good here. And if you're wondering how she would compare with a 6-inch Godzilla, here is the 64. The one she fought in Godzilla vs. Mothra. And yeah, this works much better than Rainbow Mothra because, if you do this kind of pose. Because, honestly, I think it should be, the monster should be bigger. Well, yeah, than smaller. I prefer it that way. Something that the Ultraman monsters really need to happen to them. Make them bigger, not smaller. But whatever. So yeah, this looks okay. Looks a lot better than the Rainbow Mothra, at least. And if you don't have that Godzilla, which most of you probably don't, here's what she looks like with the 68 Godzilla. Yeah, also looks pretty good here. Yep. And finally, on to paint job. Now, paint job is also just okay. It's not really spectacular. I mean, the wing patterns here are probably the best part of the figure. Because, you got all of the patterns in here. The purple, the yellow, the nice transition from orange to red. Along with those other patterns. But otherwise, a lot of the other colors are just completely bland, like the orange. Like, it's just completely flat, and I don't really like it. So, it just comes off looking very, like, plastic looking for some reason. Along with this really dull orange, but whatever. Also got the really bland white, but they did have a nice coloring for this brown right here, which goes into the wing, much like over here too. The face looks pretty good too. Nice purple or magenta for the eyes. Got the black there, and the orange, white, and black on the stinger. So yeah, on the wings it looks pretty good, but otherwise, it's just meh. It could have been much better, with darker tones to make it stand out more. So, yeah. That is the GMK Mothra figure review. So, overall, detail is okay. There's a lot of areas where it doesn't look the best, like on the, these wing patterns and... Well, not the patterns, but these wing texture right here, where it's supposed to be like hairy and such. But the face looks pretty good, along with the wings. The articulation's okay, but it's passable because it's Mothra. I mean, if they would have been able to allow these feet to move and not have this certain pose, then it would have been much better, I think. And, but the sizing is the best part of this figure. It works really good with GMK Godzilla, along with your 6-inch Godzillas, which is probably the main reason you'd want to pick this up. And the paint job is okay also. Yeah, like as I said, the patterns on the wings are really good. The brown spots on the wings is also good, but otherwise it's just really bland colors all around. So yeah. Oh no, I'd give this figure a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah. I can't give it much higher because of all the blandness and just being an okay figure. So what would I recommend the price for this figure? I recommend probably $35 or less. Depends on if it comes with a tag or not. I would not pay 50 or 40 bucks. I'd try to stay 35 or lower. That's where I really think this figure would be good. I picked it up for 20, which is a very good deal because normally this thing goes for way too high of a price. But yeah, it goes good with the GMK monsters, and that's basically it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I will catch you guys later.